K&B solo artist Samuel Seo, and his track called Yeonhui-Dong released as a b-side song on his 2019 album called The Misfit. The lyrics express his dreams for the future as he wanders through a neighborhood in Seoul. He talks about sitting in the park, drawing the flowers and watching the kids play. He can see his future home and family while walking the streets. The song shows his hope for love and happiness in the future. What?
I just keep on looking over like that until he notices.
I noticed. I thought it was creepy. I didn't want to say anything because I wanted you to stop.
The song is composed and written and everything by him.
Now that's a song I need today, and I think that's a song I need every day, so I'm excited.
Three, two, one.
Okay. I like that anticipation, how the offbeat, the da is really leaning forward into it. Like that's really early. I like that.
Is he beatboxing a little bit in there? Yeah, he's beatboxing a little. That's cute. Also, the bass playing is.
It's so like bass heavy. Like this is a great song.
I also get like Soul
turn
Train.
way up and it'll just blast through your walls. And
honestly, even if she hadn't told us that intro, this is such like a slow walking song.
Yeah. Oh, I love this vibe. No, it's good.
Wow, yeah, the harmonies are kinda nuts. It's all R&B land, so I'm not even good at identifying things at this point.
So spicy.
I like that brightness on my tone. Back and darkened again. Oh, that's good.
Ooh, I like how like he's now incorporated the beatboxing into kind of the lyrics. That's cool too.
there's an interesting like swing to it.
There's also a really fun bass part. Like just like.
Oh yeah.
Catch me walking home after this, like.
I'm gonna feel so cool walking home after I listen to this.
It's got a really nice like flow to it. I think the like bass parts especially, and then we just like kind of they give us a little bit more with the synths. But it's kind of dense either way. And then we've got like the chromatic descent, and then it cuts off.
Yeah, man.
I was just gonna say, like, every time he says "Be My Love," like, I want somebody to just like improvise like crazy.
Yeah,
on top
I know
of
he has
that.
it's so long that he has room to do that. Do something again.
We've got time.
Do something with it.
Yes! Yes!
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. Different chord, different chord. They went from G major to E major.
That's harmonization.
I like this harmonies. Sick. I really like his either intentional or unintentional use of vowel color between verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. Verse and pre-chorus, everything kind of darker, well, it's all in Korean too, but everything kind of moves in a darker vowel space. But then once he goes to the chorus, that "Be My Love" has like those forward sounding resonance. You can kind of hear. You can almost think of it as nasal, but not really. It's not a nasal sound, but it's brighter, and I like that. It makes it. It feels more elevated, even though the range isn't too separated from the verse and the pre-choruses.
See, part of me is kind of sad that he didn't riff more.
Yes, I thought because he riffed on B, but then he riffed on my.
But the other part of me is like a little happy that he didn't, because now when I play this in my car and we're turning it up, I get to riff over it. Dude, but okay, that aside, it's such a full chord, because a lot of times like we'll let like, you know, like we'll sing and have maybe like 2 harmony lines or whatever and let the rest be implied, but he had like a million voices for the Be My Love like chords. So you could literally, even if you're not good at like harmonizing, you could just listen to that a couple times and pick out different notes and be like, oh, every time he sings this, I'm gonna follow. I love doing this in a song where you're like, I'm gonna follow like a different track, or like not even a different like harmony line, but like jumping around. Like you're like, I'm gonna pick this note this time, and then this note, and then this note, and like you can do like stepwise. You can jump and do some steps. Oh, it's so much fun. You're like, we're gonna go there.
I feel like a cat.
It's great.
I really like the harmonies he has on the Be My Love section, because it's like, it's just very extended harmonies. So like, it's like stepwise motion in the key that you would expect, but like the actual harmonization of those chords is like very dissonant, and there's a lot of like extra notes added in there. And it just like, it's dissonant, but it sounds like really cool and not like crunchy in a bad way.
What I'm thinking about is like, because the bass has the root of it, and I feel like the way that in terms of where the octaves are and where the literal voices are, it feels like it follows the harmonic series in a way. Like it gets more notes together up top and more rooted down.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
It actually plays really well to that. I think that's why it might not sound too garbled.
I really liked the ending. I thought it was really nice how they brought in like more of the harmonies, and then they kind of repeated the figure that we saw in the bass initially, where it's like bum, bum, bum. We heard that in like the bass initially when they brought in synths, and then they put it in the like upper voices with a whole bunch of, I guess it was just like 3 or 4 singers, and it just kind of like cuts off after 3 measures, which is a little unexpected. And they just like brought that back over and over and over to like take out the song. I thought that was really nice.
I thought the whole melody was too loud. I wanted to hear the harmonies more. You know, like I had to listen for them. And they were like really cool voice leading going on. Especially like there was all this like contouring motion between the upper line and then like the voice that was like directly next to it. So I think that was cool.
I wish they brought that out more as well.
Yeah, it's just nice groove. Really, it captures the mood of just relaxed and also slight commentary. I don't know why I felt like something you'd hear out of a...
Like in the radio between songs when the announcers are going like, yeah, so Justin Bieber wrote that song. I don't know why that came up in mind. But like in between the pop songs, they just play some chill track. It's time for Kevin's Bias Corner. That's not a new segment. I just wanted to say that. For me personally, the mood that the music conveys does not remind me of a day in the park. And I know I don't know the lyrics to all the songs I react to, so the bias also comes from hearing what the lyrics are before the song. So that's just a little preface. It's a bit of a typical R&B type of sound and layering. And for me, that always reminds me of like indoors, cozy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some like not this type of fluorescent light, but yellowish, natural light bulb light. Yeah, it doesn't remind me of daytime. It doesn't remind me of being outdoors in the park. Like, I don't think I'd play this music driving during the day. It just doesn't feel... It needs to be, that evening type of mindset. Maybe he is walking in the park at night.
Maybe he's Beethoven.
Didn't think about that. Maybe he's Beethoven. Or Brahms.
I would have liked more contrast, I think, between the sections. I loved the feel of it. I mean, it's something... I mean, it could also be... It's also one of those songs that would be nice just to, like, put on and sort of get dressed to in the morning and just kind of have that soundscape to really feel good in, because it is that kind of song. But as far as listening right here, I would have liked, especially the leading into the chorus, hearing those 2 sections right next to each other, it didn't feel like there was enough difference between them that really made it stand out for me.
Before I was talking about how much I really liked this sort of heterophonic feel of a lot of the singing, because there were a lot of voices kind of layered over each other singing the same thing. And what heterophony is more than one voice of the music, literal voices in this case, is singing the same thing, but it's all slightly a little bit off. Like sometimes it happens with ornamentation, like if you're talking about Irish music, a lot of instruments will play the same line but they'll ornament it differently. But in this way it's like a lot of people singing at the same time, so they don't move exactly at the same time, or like maybe they change pitches a little bit, so it sounds not exactly like a unified section that's playing everything exactly together, and it gives this more like casual wispy feel, I think, to the music.
Sounds more like a group of friends than someone playing the chords on an organ.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that one day that we came in, you guys were complaining about how hot and dry it was?
Yes.
So cold and-
Today it's cool.
I am
It's so cold.
perfectly comfortable right now.
No, I'm dying. I'm so cold.